Hey y'all, it's TabbyToe and Miss Kitty. Yeah. So, we ate way too much of our Easter lunch / dinner at my in-laws, and now we're stuffed. And we had some time after church, so we went to Walmart, and I bought some pillows, as you can see in the background. I got me a king size for my noggin and a little pillow, a regular size pillow for in between my legs / where my knees are, since I bear down when I sleep sideways. And yeah, or sleep on my side, not sideways. But anyways, the kitty's checking it out. Also, this moo at Wally World, only the certain kind, which has Dalmatians on it, which is all good. I love 101 Dalmatians. And it was only $4, so you can't beat that. So instead of spending $13 at Bell's, or $16 or $15 regular, it was only $4. So I got me a moo. And also, but remember Joe Boxer back in the day, Kmart? Yeah, if you live in America, you remember Kmart. And when I was younger, I loved Joe Boxer brand because it has boxer in the name, and I'm a boxer dog mom at heart. I've been a boxer mom since I was 12. And anyway, I loved Joe Boxer undergarments, and Walmart has them. We were wasting time. I just stumbled upon them. They were on an end cap next to the shoes. So I got me a pack of those. I got me a new clear little cheap shower curtain liner, because I've been needing one. I've not bought one since we got the new bathtub, and that was in August. So yeah, since my bathroom remodel, I've not had a new shower curtain liner, and it was due. So since I have my own money now, I've been able to buy everything on my list of stuff I've been wanting to buy or need, and bada bing. So I did that. It's hot in here. Whew. I just realized how hot it is, but he probably hadn't changed the air because we just been going all day. He's in his man cave watching baseball. And my husband anyway, he was watching baseball at the lunch table at his family's house, because he had it like in between his legs, and he was like looking down and eating at the same time. I was like, you're such a man for doing that. But that's just West for you. But Kitty has been griping me out because we've been gone all day. And y'all, I start my part-time job tomorrow at the hotel, and I'm nervous about it, and I don't know what to expect. They want me to do breakfast in the morning, so I have to clock in at 5 a.m. and I stay until about 11 a.m. And yeah, so I'm going to do that like 2 days a week. And they said something about being a houseman, which is just a janitor or custodian. I can't talk. You know me, I can't spit out my words. But anyway, it's what I've done for 6 years, or what I used to do. But I was just a contractor, and unfortunately, they didn't need my contract anymore. So it ended, and I lost my job, and ever since then, I've been jobless, or going from job to job trying to find one I could, put up with, and I haven't found one yet. But that is something that I was going to tell you, because, I was a full-time housekeeper, and I was too slow, they said, and I was just running myself ragged, and it wasn't worth it. And especially after getting my first paycheck, it was not worth it. And the number I told you that I was going to make a week wasn't right. It was less than what I said. So, it's definitely not worth hurting yourself over, or overdoing it, or pulling a muscle, or, whatever. It's just it's not worth it. I mean, I would rather work at a factory making more money, working 12 hours, than doing that at a hotel and sweating to death and running myself ragged and not being good enough, even though I'm being the best I can be. But that is my day. I'm gonna lay down here with a kitty. Kitty, say hello. Yeah, say hello. Say hello, kitty. Yeah. Yeah, say hello. You see all our laundry? Yeah. I gotta fold clothes, I gotta fold my towels, put them up. And I have to wake up in the morning at 3:30. So that's gonna be fun. But with this job, I'm just gonna lay down like this and talk to you. Haha. But with this job, I'll at least have a life and I'll be able to get out of there at a normal time. I think I only work 6 hours, so I'm not even going to bring my lunchbox. I'll still probably bring my lunchbox, but it'll just be full of drinks. And yeah, and shout out, Burger King has their Whoppers for $3.99 in the month of April on Wednesdays only. So on Wednesday, since I have my own moolah and I can do with it what I want, I'm gonna buy me a Whopper, probably for lunch. But I don't know what I'll be doing on Wednesday. And also, my husband has been talking about going to Atlanta to the Braves game for our anniversary. So we might do that. Even though they have me on the schedule to work, it's all up in the air and I'm confused because one manager put me on the schedule, but the other manager that actually hired me wants me to be something else and gave me other hours. So I'm like, somebody needs to let me know what's going on so I know when to show up. Something I did do though, and I don't like doing it, but I did call in sick on Saturday because I've been hurting. I've been having pains because sometimes you just hurt when you're a female, and yeah, I just needed a break from not sweating, and I thought maybe 2 days without sweating would help. And I just, I'm well rested and I got to sleep in, and my body needed that, and hopefully everything that's going on will, heal itself and I'll feel better. But that's what I did Saturday. I mean, like I said, I felt bad because I've not been at that job for a long time and I had to call in. But like I said in my last video, and I was going to mention it, it is what it is. I guess that's another catchphrase of mine that I'm going to start saying, because I don't mean to say the things I say sometimes. It just happens. So hopefully that didn't get on y'all's nerves. But I've had so many people watch my last video, and I'm so thankful and blessed. I'm so excited for that, because I'm like, yay, my channel's growing. People's getting to see me and my silliness. This really hurts my hand holding y'all up like this. What else? They brought banana pudding ice cream, and nobody liked it but me. So I've got that in the freezer, and I was like, I don't need that. I've been like cheating way too much. I mean, just because I have a hard job, well, I had a hard job that, I was constantly moving and sweating off my calories and my fat. Well, altogether I've lost 11 pounds since the last time I checked, since February the 16th. So I think this morning I weighed 230, so I've gained 5 pounds since then. But like I said before, and nobody get offended, because I know how the world is, but I'm just telling you how my body is. But females' bodies are different, and they change all the time. And yes, I have been eating junk more often, and I shouldn't do that. and I need to work on that. But yes, I have that banana pudding ice cream. I might take it and get my stepdad to help me eat it, but and my niece and nephew and everybody. I don't know who else likes it. Kitty, you want attentions? She just wants attentions, y'all. She's just old ladies. Anyways, yes, I gotta eat better. Something else about kitties that I don't know if y'all know, but their little whiskers, they fall out, and we find them. You know, we've been collecting them. Well, we saved them. I don't want to sound creepy, but that's what my husband's mama would do with her cats. She would save their little toenails is kind of extreme, but I do find her back toes, because you know she don't have toenails in her paws. She's got no toenails, but she's got back claws. Trust me, my leg knows that, because she always claws me sometimes, because she's a scaredy cat and she gets scared easy, and then she scratches her mama and it hurts. Also, you know how cats put their butt in your face? That's them showing that they, what is it? They trust you, and yeah, that's them saying, hey, I trust you, and that's what she's doing with me. She's always doing that. Gets on my last nerve. Look at her, she's about to curl. She does that all the time. She's so goofy, y'all. Kitty, you like this attention. We've been gone all day. She's so needy. And I know, like, most people's cats, they like to be by themselves, but not this kitty. She's a human kitty, and she has to be with her people. Whew. But I'm sorry, this is like a short video, and my schedule's going to change again, so I'm going to be uploading longer videos on another day. And I just wanted to let y'all know that, because I don't know about, like, if this job's even going to work out, but I'm going to try it part-time and see how it is. I mean, they might be mad at me for calling in, so they might just get rid of me. I don't know, but we'll see. I'm going to try to make it work, because at least one manager likes me. So it is what it is, and a few of my coworkers did appreciate those donuts, but other ones not so much. I try to be nice, even though people are hateful. You know, you can't make everybody happy, no matter how much you try. And some people's just born that way, I think, honestly. But I hope y'all have a good week. And happy Easter. He is risen. It ain't about the bunny. It's about God sending his son to die on the cross for your sins. And he died on that cross, and he rose on the third day. And that's what Easter means. That's the true meaning of Easter. I actually wrote a poem about that, but like I said, I'm not going to recite it, but it's called... what I wrote so many poems, I can't even remember what I called it, but it's about the bunny's not the reason. He doesn't fly around in a cape. He sent his son so your soul could escape. Something like that. Anyways, my soul is saved by the blood of Jesus, and I hope y'all know the Lord before it's too late. Because it just feels like the world's getting worse and more evil, and you know, you never know when God's going to come back, and you need to be ready. And I know some of y'all don't want to hear that, but you know, it's Easter, and some people are lost and lonely and confused, and they just don't know. So I just wanted to let you know that Jesus does love you, no matter what you've done, and I've said that before, but it's true. No one's perfect, only God. God is perfect. Everyone is a sinner. No matter how good you try to be, how nice you try to be, that don't matter. That's not what gets you to heaven. It's asking God to come into your heart and save you because you're a sinner. And that's the only way you'll get to heaven, is being born again. And some people, I mean, it's good to get baptized, by water, but you don't have to be baptized to go to heaven either. It's just good to show. When you get baptized, it's like you're showing the world, hey, this is, I got saved, and this is my way of showing you that I'm going to change my life from now on. And that's why, God wants you to be baptized. But I'm just saying, you don't have to be baptized. You can still go to heaven without being baptized, as long as you, get saved. John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. And I memorized that when I was like in 2nd grade in Sunday school, and it's stuck with me this long. And then that's one Bible verse that I do remember by heart. But I just love y'all, and I don't really know y'all, but I still love you. You can still love a stranger, and always be kind to one another, because you don't know what somebody's going through. They might be having a bad day, and they need that kindness. And always be nice to kitties and dogs and animals, because God gave us those, for comfort and to love and to take care of. So that's what we should do. But what else have I bought? Going back to things I've bought. I bought groceries. And and it's nice. Let me prop you up properly. Alrighty. So I've been able to buy groceries for 2 weeks, and it never fails. Every time I put this phone to record, she has to walk in front of the camera. Don't you, kitty? Look at her. I got you propped up. Oh, I'm still on the bed. Let me do it a little bit better. You can see me better. Kitties, get up. Go somewhere else, you goofy. But yeah, I was trying to rest because my day is going to start tomorrow. But I still needed to do some wifely chores and make sure stuff is accomplished before Monday morning. And I am going to start making my husband's lunch again. Because last week he took one of my Lunchables. I said, sir, you took one of my Lunchables. And I ain't going to eat your little nasty Lunchable because it was bologna, and I don't like bologna. But anyway, it's alright. Seeing as how I didn't get to go to work that one Saturday, I didn't need it anyway. And I bought more, so it worked out. Let's see. I don't know. I guess I've got to go to the dentist. Oh yeah. Guess what happened last night? I don't remember what I was eating. Oh yeah. We met our friend Brad at Culver's. And I tried Culver's again for the 3rd time. And it was good this time. It was nice and hot. The meat was flavored. I mean, it was seasoned. And I was really pleased. And I tried Culver's. Sorry. Pollen. And I tried Culver's signature sauce. It's more of a tartar sauce than a Thousand Island, because I thought it was going to be like a Thousand Island, but it's more white, like a tartar sauce. But it was good on that burger, but it's going to be really good on the cod sandwich they have, the fish sandwich. So I'm excited to try that next time. And I got the onion rings, and I got the strawberry covered custard mixture, or concrete mixture. That's what they call their ice cream. Blizzards, rather, like Dairy Queen, like Blizzards. But anyway, that's what I got, and I was eating it, and I was like, ooh, my tooth. And then when I got home, I was brushing my teeth, and I was like, oh, that is sensitive. My dang filling came out. And luckily, I go to the dentist in 5 days. Well, today's what, the 5th, so I go in 4 days to the dentist. So that was, if it's going to happen, that's when you want it to happen, when you're about to go to the dentist. So they're going to have to fix that. Fill her back in. I don't know. Hopefully that's all they have to do. Nothing major. But it's probably because I bought that big old bag of candy, the sour candy, and it's like chewy. And I've been eating it, and you know, that's not good for your teeth, especially when you got a filling. And I got my first cavity when I was 15, and it was just a little baby cavity. So I've never really had problems with my teeth. It didn't start till I was like 30 years old, or maybe even 31. And then they were like, well, you got a cavity, you need a root canal. And that was a bunch of bull crap. I didn't need no root canal. I just got another opinion at another dentist, because my dentist passed away that I've been going to for 11 years. So I just picked this other random dentist. And, yeah. She was money hungry, let me say. And she was full of it. And so I found me a dentist that was honest. And he said, oh, that's just a cavity. You don't need no root canal. So you live and you learn. Don't just, believe a professional, because usually they're money hungry and they just want to fill their pockets. They don't care about you. So, yeah, get that second opinion. If you feel it like it in your gut, like I did, I got the second opinion and found somebody better. Plus, it's closer. I don't have to drive as far as that other dentist. So, you always need a second opinion about medical things or dentist work, stuff like that. And I've never had braces, and I know I probably could have braces because these two teeth kind of stick out, but I'm not really worried about it. I mean, I found a man that loves me for me, and he don't care what I look like. I'm sure back when I was younger and we were dating, he liked the way I looked before, I gained 100 pounds. But hey, you also get older and you let yourself go because of life and your job, and things happen and you get depressed sometimes. And it happens, and you can't get the weight off, and that's what I'm struggling with, y'all. But I mean, at least he still loves me, and he puts up with my, crying all the time. Emotional, tender-hearted self. That's me. And I put up with his stubbornness. He is so stubborn, it drives me crazy. He's the most stubbornest man I've ever met in my life. But I love him. He just drives me crazy because he's stubborn. I mean, his leg could be just hanging by a thread, and he's I'm okay, I ain't going to go to the doctor. That's how stubborn he is. And that's just an example. But, yeah. I think everybody's stubborn in their own way. I mean, I'm stubborn, but he's just extra stubborn. But y'all, I need to do my chores. I just wanted to say hey and talk to you for a little bit. And I just hope y'all enjoy y'all's week. And I'll see y'all later as soon as I can. Love y'all. God loves you too. Don't forget that, y'all. God's important. God is real. Bye. TabbyToe out. You know you laugh when I do that. Bye. This is my fridge, y'all. After I cleaned her out. And I've got only one more pickle left. So I'm going to eat that for probably a snack or supper. We'll see. See? Don't she look pretty? I got all my drinks for work. I need one more little bottle soda, so I'm gonna buy me a little pack of soda. And then I got my husband's little Debbie's in there, all nice and neat. And these are all my Lunchables for this week, unless they feed us again, I don't know. And then here's my extra Dr. Peppers. And then he'll need some more bologna. He's almost out. He's probably gonna be fed up with bologna. I need to figure out how to eat the rest of this. I'll probably get like a pizza and add cheese to it or something. And then I'll eat my bacon and cheese today for my, you know, my usual copycat bowl. And I'll probably buy more bacon and cheese, and then we need to eat the rest of that square cheese. I'll probably make a grilled cheese again because I've got some tomato soup I need to eat. So that'll probably be one of my suppers one day this week. And I gotta remember to buy him more mayonnaise. He's pretty much out. So let's make a grocery list. It's about time to bust out my Backstreet Boys notebook. This one I got from my papa's wife, Drenda. And these are all the Twilight locations and places that we're going to go to. Unfortunately, we can't afford to go this year, and the way my work is, I probably couldn't get off anyway. But anyways, I wrote down all the locations and all the addresses so we can go check it out, because I'm a nerd. Let's write a grocery list. It's just going to be small, because that's just how we're going to live now that I can't cook every day. And this is what we're working with, y'all. Let me ask the boss if I can buy it.